Excuse me, Ricochet.
Bro. Yeah, what's up? What's up?
A very impressive victory for you and Braun tonight against the Viking Raiders,
Thank you.
especially after what they did to you guys last week. How good did it feel to get revenge tonight?
You know me, I would be lying if I said it wasn't sweet, especially after, like you said, what happened last week, them attacking us backstage. I'm going to be lying. It felt good to get that W, especially with Braun. I don't know where, I was trying to catch up with him now, but I'll go ahead and speak for the both of us when I say it felt great. Apparently he and I have been doing something right because we have obviously put a target on our back, doing something to provoke them enough to come attack us backstage. So apparently we are doing something right and we are headed in the right direction. And especially after tonight, after we put those guys away, I think we are in more of a direction of the tag team titles. So win, lose, or draw, whatever happens at Backlash, I just want everybody to know that Braun and myself, we looking at you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, and I'll let you go catch up with
I'm gonna
Braun.
catch up with him.
Yeah.